Shalom, shalom. This is your brother Shataria here at Chicago Branch Great Millstone, prophesizing the return of the Heavenly Father Yahweh and the Son Yahweh Shai. You all ignorantly call him Jesus, but his true and Hebrew name is Yahweh Shai. Coming at you with another lesson. Before we get started, we're going to give all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakadash Barakatah. Double honors to our apostles and our elders here at Great Millstone who rule well. Honors to the hopeful elect. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are the biblical and true Hebrews of the Bible. Salutation to all the Akim out there pushing this word in truth and sincerity, the speckled bird, and all those whose lineage goes back to our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Healthy Barakatah. And to the Akwaf, and those of you out there listening and learning, Shalom and Barakatah to you also. This is a documentary that I'm doing on black towns and black cities that were flooded or destroyed by Esau. Again, this is a documentary that I'm doing on black cities and towns which were flooded or destroyed by Esau. And the next stop was Rosewood, Florida. In January 1923, white men, or should I say a white mob, attacked a predominantly black township, Rosewood, Florida, in what became the Rosewood Massacre. The attack began after a white woman in nearby Sumter accused a black man of assaulting her. Remind you of anything, Israel? I know. The mob, which included over 200 white men, beat and shot black residents, burnt down the town, killed anyone who couldn't get into the swamp. The swamps were, that's the Florida Everglades, okay? So they were running for their lives, all right? And that brings me to my first precept. Let's grab that Luke 12 and 2, okay? Let's get that Luke 12 and 2. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. You see, this man, all the wickedness that he's done and is doing, it's now coming to the forefront, okay? It's being manifested. He's being exposed. And that's through the spirit of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, and his prophets, okay? We're exposing this man for who he really is, all right? Okay? And everything that he did back then is being brought to light right now also, okay? And again, that's through the spirit of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, and putting that on his prophets, okay? All right? So let's get another precept before we read a little bit further. Let's grab that Habakkuk. Let's get that Habakkuk 2. Okay, let's grab that Habakkuk 2. And we'll start about 15, all right? Habakkuk 2 and 15. It says, woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth the bottle to him, and maketh him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness, all right? And that's what Esau Edom does, okay? Like they did the Indians, giving them whiskey, getting them drunk, and taking advantage, coming in, killing the whole village off while they were still sleeping off the drunk, while they were still in a, hangover state of mind. Also offering to trade with them, giving them blankets, clothing, even livestock, all of it infested with smallpox, okay? And that's the first known case of chemical warfare ever in history, all right? This is what this Edomite does, okay? All right? And you got 2/3 of our people, okay, as well, they've drank of that cup. They've drank that Babylon juice, taking on the customs, traditions, philosophies, the ways, period, of this Edomite, okay? Taking on the way, democracy. this present day evil world promotes. All right, and 2/3 of our people, they drunken of that Babylon juice. All right, okay. Habakkuk 2:15. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth thy bottle to him, and maketh him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness. Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. And again, that's what's happening right now, okay? That's exactly what's happening right now, all right? Because as I stated earlier, through the spirit of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, and his prophets, this man is being exposed, okay? The whole world is seeing him for who he really is. And he is that spiritual demon Satan. Well, he's the physical counterpart, okay? This so-called Edomite is that devil in physical form, all right? And he's been exposed. The whole world is seeing him for what he does, all right, for who he is. Like I just gave you in that Luke 12:2. Let's go back and get that real quick before we move on. Luke 12:2, okay? For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. And everything that he's done in the past is coming to the light, okay? Everything that he does right now, this present, is being manifested. The people are seeing him for who he really is, all right? Let's jump right back in that Habakkuk, okay? Habakkuk 2:15. We'll go to 16, okay? Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. And that's what's happening through the spirit of Yahweh Bahasham and his prophets. Okay, the glory of this Edomite is being turned to shame, all right? He's now hated worldwide. The world hates Esau, okay? All right? And they're seeing him for who he really is. Again, that spiritual demon Satan, well, he is the physical counterpart. He is the devil in physical form, all right? And he's being revealed, okay? In the years after World War I, Rosewood, Florida, okay, it was a prosperous township, okay? Black people were thriving in Central Florida. It was a wealthy township with black carpenters, blacksmiths, black masons, black bricklayers, okay? Agriculture being the number one trade, okay? Farming, all right? And we were landowners also, okay? So given the opportunity, Jake, given a level playing field, Jake can hold his own with anybody, okay? With anybody and then some, all right? Given a level playing field, Jake can hold his own with anybody, okay, and then some, okay? Let's grab this real quick. Get this Deuteronomy, all right? Let's grab this Deuteronomy. We want this Deuteronomy, and we want Deuteronomy 32. And I guess we want about 9, all right? And it says, for the Lord's portion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. He found him in the desert land, and in the waste howling wilderness, he led him about. He instructed him. He kept him as the apple of his eye. Okay, so because we are the Lord's chosen people, okay, because we've been chosen, all right, we're hated by all the other nations. It talks about that in that Psalms 83rd chapter. But everybody has a favorite. Even when you was little, you had a favorite toy, your favorite, superhero. Everything that he would always win, okay? Every time you played, he would always be the victor, all right? And we also had a villain toy, okay, that your favorite toy would always be. So, and this starts from childhood, all right? So everybody has a favorite and an unfavorite, all right? So why can't Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, why can't the Father have his favorite, okay? What's wrong with that? And because we are a chosen generation, let me grab that for you right there. Let's get that 2 Peter and we'll jump right back in that, okay? Deuteronomy. Let's get this 2 Peter real quick. Salakia, we want 1 Peter. 1 Peter 2 and 9, all right? Let's get 1 Peter 2 and 9. It says, but ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation. And that word holy goes into being separate from all other nations, okay, Israel? We're separate from all the other nations. We're above, okay? We're not right now because we're in a low state due to our disobedience, all right? For disobeying our power. Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, he's put us in this low state, but we're not going to stay in it. He's going to come back and redeem us, all right? And he's going to destroy this present day evil world. Or should I say temporal, because it is slated for destruction, okay? All right. Again, 1 Peter 2 and 9, but ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him which have called ye out of darkness into his marvelous light. See, we've been called out of darkness and into the light of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. But like I just gave you the 2/3 of our people, you know, they drinking of that cup, that Babylon juice, taking on his ways, you know, the customs, traditions, philosophies, the ways, period, democracy, all right? And because we've been chosen, we're hated by all the nations, okay? Going into that Psalms 83rd chapter, all right? Let's jump back in that Deuteronomy where we were at. Deuteronomy 32 and 9. Okay, that's where we left off at. And it says, for the Lord's portion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. He found him in a desert land, and in a waste howling wilderness, he led him about. He instructed him. He kept him as the apple of his eye. So we're that chosen people, that they talk about in the Bible. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are the biblical and true Hebrews of the Bible, all right? Not them small hatters over there perpetrating a fraud, pretending to be us. That's another lesson in itself. But let's get back on this lesson, okay? In 1923, January of 1923, a mob of white men attacked a predominantly black township, Rosewood, Florida, in what became the Rosewood Massacre. The attack began after a white woman, okay, in nearby Sumter accused a black man of assaulting her. And that's what Esau Edom does. He lies, all right? I just did Oscarville, Georgia, and the same thing happened. You remember what they did to Emmett Till for whistling at a white woman, supposedly, right? They lied, you know, and that's why that shameful spewing, okay, his glory is being turned, you know, into shameful spewing because of the wickedness that this man has, all right? Again, that's why we're hated by all the nations. Number one with the bullet, Esau Edom, all right? Because we are the Lord's chosen people. And he has had a perpetual hatred for us from day one, okay? Let's get a couple of more precepts and get ready to close the lesson. Let's grab that Psalms, okay? Let's get this Psalms. What we want, Psalms. Let's go to Psalms 137. Let's get Psalms 137, and we'll start about 7. It says, remember, O Lord, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem. Now remember, Jerusalem is a people before it's a city, all right? Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof, okay? And this is that betrayal, that hostility, that hatred that Esau has toward Jacob, all right? And he's had that from day one, all right? He's had that from day one, and that's going to continue until Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, comes back and redeems us, okay? Delivers us out of this captivity and destroys this present day evil world. Destroys this place by fire. I should say temporal because it's slated for destruction, okay? Psalms 137:7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof, okay? O daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed. O daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. And that's what they used to do. They used to take our babies and bust them against the stones, you know, just kill them, splatter them, you know. This is a wicked Edomite that we're dealing with. Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof, if not who and where, roughly paraphrasing. But he has whitewashed history. He's covered the faces of the true judges, and he's ruling in wickedness, okay? The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Yes, that's what he does. All right. Psalms 137:7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem. And he's talking about Israel because Jerusalem is a people before a city, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof, O daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones, okay? And the destruction of Babylon, a.k.a. America, the mistress of witchcraft, mother of harlots that rideth upon the beast. This is, going into the same treatment that they gave us, how we experienced that treatment. The same treatment they gave Israel. Well, like I said, they not getting away with anything, okay? Jake is going to get divine retribution, okay? Israel will get retribution, all right? We're going to get retribution. And that's what he's saying. Just like they did us, it's going to be done unto them, okay? The same way they did us, it's going to be done unto them, all right? We'll get ready to close the lesson. Let's close with that Obadiah, okay? We'll close with that Obadiah. Let's get Obadiah, okay, and let's go to 15, all right? Let's get Obadiah, and we'll go to 15. And it says, for the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head, okay? So you have to remember, years after World War I, okay, Rosewood, Florida, it was a prosperous black township, okay? Black people were thriving in Central Florida, all right? A wealthy township full of blacksmiths, black carpenters, black masons, black bricklayers, but agriculture was the number one trade, farming, okay, all right? And we were landowners also. And as I stated, given a level playing field, Jake can hold his own with anybody and then some, all right? We are the former of all things, okay? Let's grab that. Let's get that since I brung it out. Jeremiah. Let's grab this Jeremiah. Let's get it 10 and 16. Jeremiah 10 and 16. And it says, the portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name. And again, because we've been chosen to be the Lord's chosen people, all right, we are hated by all the nations. Talks about all those nations who hates us in Psalms 83rd chapter. But number one being with the bullet being Esau, Edom, okay? And let's get that Obadiah and close this out. Obadiah 1 and 15. And it says, For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. So, like I said, they aren't getting away with anything, okay? Israel will get retribution, okay? And Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, is going to come and redeem us out of this place, okay? Put us back into our own land, and he's going to destroy this place by way of fire, all right? And 2/3 of our people, like I said, who have drunken of that cup, this Babylon juice, they like, you know, the cars, the clothes, the hoes, the money, all that there, you know, instead of seeking those spiritual riches that it talks about in that Matthew 6:19-21, they've got their consolation, okay? They're going to get thrust through right along with everybody else, and they're going into that lake of fire it talks about in Zechariah 13 chapter verses 8 and 9. But again, Israel will get retribution, and that's what they did to Rosewood, Florida, okay? All right, in 1923, a white mob attacked a predominantly black township, Rosewood, Florida, in what became the Rosewood Massacre. The attack began after a white woman in nearby Sumter accused a black man of assaulting her. The mob, which included 200 white men, beat and shot black residents, burnt the town down, okay? Killed anyone who couldn't make it into the swamp, and that swamp being the Florida Everglades, all right? And that's what they did. That's pretty much all I have. A documentary on Rosewood, Florida, black cities and towns flooded or destroyed by Esau. Lord will, this lesson was edifying through the Spirit. In closing, I'd like to say Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakadash, Barakatah, Abba Babo. Shalom, Israel, until the next time, and more will be revealed.